Yo, what is good, everyone? Welcome back to another stream. Let me know how the audio is, if I need to increase it, decrease it. Same thing with the music. The music should just be in the background. Should be able to hear it, but shouldn't be too loud, you know what I mean? But yo, what is up, everyone? I hope everyone's having a good Friday, good start to the weekend. Sebastian, what's up, Kit? What's up, Sam? Kai or Clobear? Sivareb, I think that's how you pronounce it, maybe. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. Got the hydration going. Peep the bottle. Yes, sir. Yo, what is up, everyone? What's up, what's up, what's up? New Chainsaw Man poster dropped. Can't wait for the trailer this August. I'm on Vinland Saga Volume 6. Amazing stuff. Awesome. Hydration is very key with streaming. That is 100%. 100% true. I am currently reading Time Stop Hero, which I think I talked about a little bit in my haul, but it's interesting. It's good. It's good. I will say, though, kind of an L. So I have 3 volumes right now, and I started volume 3 yesterday / last night of Time Stop Hero, not realizing that I hadn't read volume 2. I thought I was reading volume 2, and I'm like, okay, this is an interesting start. I'm not really sure who this person is, but maybe this is like their introduction. I was just reading it, and then I realized today, halfway through the volume, that no, I skipped a whole volume. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Jake? But yeah, let me know about the music in the background. Hopefully you should be able to hear it. If you can't, I can turn it up a little bit, but I definitely want something going in the background. As for Chainsaw Man's manga, it's fine right now. I want Denji back. Honestly, he's more interesting than whoever fallen currently. Yeah, I'm still not up to date fully yet. Still, there's a lot of things I need to get up to date for, but a lot of things to read and not enough time to read them. Tokyo Revengers is out. Finally, I'll have to get that. Time Stop Hero is by the mangaka that did Princess Resurrection. Yeah, I don't know what Princess Resurrection is, but Time Stop Hero is pretty good. It's definitely should be wrapped. I'm surprised it's not wrapped. That's on Yen Press. But yeah, it's nothing like, it's nothing crazy. It's nothing like revolutionary. And it is pretty, like, the main character is pretty down bad. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty good. Hey East, what's good? I was wondering when the giveaway was ending. Didn't catch it in the video. There's like a day, like if you click the link, it'll show you how many days are left. So I think there should be like 30 right now. It's kind of one of those giveaways where you just enter, forget about it, and then later on in August, I'll be posting a video showing who won, or all 3 winners. But also stay tuned to my next the next video that's coming out, which is a manga shopping video. I'm actually giving away some manga in that video, which is only like I think I do like 5 days or something like that. So yeah, if you live inside the US, you are gonna be eligible to win some manga if you watch that video, actual physical manga. Feels like Yen Press is really inconsistent on what they do or don't wrap. Yeah, I just don't understand how you would read this manga and even the first like 10 pages or whatever and think, oh yeah, this is a manga that shouldn't be wrapped up. I don't know. I really don't care. Like, it's not that big of a deal to me, but I just don't like the inconsistencies between publishers and manga and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just weird. Yo, what's up, Smokes? The MC is very stupid, but I don't know. He's just kind of like, I don't know. Like I said, it's not revolutionary, but it's definitely, I don't know. It's pretty fun to read. I don't read it super quick though. I will say, like, for whatever reason, it's not like a super quick read. Let's see. You ever get that Banana Fish volume you are missing? No, I have not. But I heard they're reprinting some volumes, so hopefully that's one they reprint. I think it's 16, like volume 16, which is just miserable to try to find. Just horrendous. It just doesn't exist. I think it's 16. I actually moved my shelf around a little bit, as you can see. You might be able to see right here, but eye shield's down here, and I moved the double stack, so it's like this row right here and down, so there's 3 rows, although the bottom row actually isn't double stack, but these ones are, so it kind of just aligns all the way through now. Let me see. Let's see. Hey, thank you for the congratulations. Yes, you did, Elite Collector. We just started. I will say, though, I'm not planning to make this a super long stream. I'm going to try to, like, just compact everything. I feel like I do notice, and it's fine because, like, if I have a lot of content to do, I'm going to do it anyways. But I do notice, I think, in, like, 45 minutes to an hour is when some people tend to kind of drop off and do other things. So, unless I have, like, you know, a manga collection or something like that I'm going to review. I think probably going to keep it to like 45 minutes to an hour. Oh, yeah, okay. So 2 good questions. First question, Nikki Wilson says, thoughts on Funko Pops? I'm going to be totally honest with you. I don't like Funko Pops. Now granted, I do have a couple. Like, it's not that I hate them. To me, I don't know. I just don't like it. I'm not a huge fan of the designs. Not a huge fan of, like, how necessarily collectible they are. And, you know, unfortunately, how much money a lot of people spend on them. But, I mean, if they like it, they like it. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with manga. You know, people think the same thing about manga. But just in the figure realm, I would actually say I kind of dislike Nendroids a little more than Funkos, because Nendroids are just so damn expensive for the actual, like, type of figure and stuff like that. So I don't know, like, but I do have a couple Funkos, because Funkos are not that expensive. They're only, in my opinion, they only get expensive when you're buying them, like, in bulk and you have a lot of them. But Nendroids, I mean, just one Nendroid can be what, like $90 or something like that. So I'm not a huge fan of Nendroids, not a huge fan of Pops. I am more into, like, well, becoming more into, like, your, you know, figures. I don't even know the words for them. I know, like, statues and stuff like that. I think that's, like, what I'm the most into right now. And I'll show you guys some stuff that I'm hunting. Let's see. But, yeah, actually, I have a couple figures that I think I'm gonna pick up soon. At least one for sure. But yeah, we'll get into that. Honestly, some of you guys probably know a lot more about manga. I mean, not manga. Know a lot more about figures than I do, because I do not know a lot. I was not really into figures when I first started getting into the community. I was obviously more into manga, and I don't know, just seeing figures in person definitely made me way more interested. You know, some of them are just so damn cool, I won't lie to you. And I didn't get it at first, because for me, it's kind of hard to get it. If you just see it, like, online, you don't see them in person, you're like, oh, like, they just sit on the shelf, whatever. But no, they're pretty cool. Yo, what's up, Darth Penn? Thank you. So I guess that also kind of answered Elite Collector's question. So what type of figures I'm looking for right now, or what figures I'm looking for. More so like your, I guess, kind of statue, not like giant ones or anything, but your, like, scale figures maybe. Like, I honestly don't know the terminology. You guys will have to help me with that. Let's see, EastCoastManga Funko Pop. Hey, listen, if they want to do that, I'd be down. Clobert says, I didn't like Funko Pops either, but in rural Australia, it's some of the only things available. Hey, you gotta get what you can get. You know what I mean? I can't blame you for that. And then let's see. Anthony Macchio says, have you read Goodnight Punpun? I've read halfway through it. I still need to go back and finish it. I only owned half of it when I read it, which probably shouldn't have read it, but it was, I would say, one of the first, I don't know, like 10 series I got. like within collecting like my first 10 to 15 series, Goodnight Pun Pun was one of them. And like I said, I just didn't own it more at the time, so I'm gonna have to go back and read it. But I do own it all now. I just know it's supposed to get you really depressed, so I don't know if I'm ready for that. Let's see. Elite Collector says pops can be just as expensive. Totally agree. I grew out of those fast. So okay, so pops can be just as expensive, but I think that's more so aftermarket. When I say expensive, I'm speaking more just like straight on retail, not even talking about aftermarket, because obviously, you know, just about anything, depending on what it is, can be super expensive aftermarket. But just retail wise, Nendroids are super expensive, but pops, at least, I don't think retail wise are like too crazy. That Bakugo figure I got for cheaper than single Nendroids, since there are around 50 each. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's some really detailed figures, which I don't know. I just personally like more than Nendroids. Nendroids are cool. Like, they're, you know, like they're kind of cuter figures, or, you know, however you want to describe it. But I'm not really looking for that, if you know what I mean. Some of the market on Funko are insane. Yeah, it's wild because they're very, very collectible. They're easily collectible. There's so many that are out. I mean, you could probably fill like an entire warehouse, or maybe even more. I don't even know, with like every single pop that's ever been made. I mean, there's just so many. I don't even know what to describe. It's almost like you could almost compare it to like Beanie Babies back in the day. Like, there's just so many that come out, and for everything. If there's a, you know, a newer like movie or TV show or something like that exists, there's probably a Funko of it. I never got into figures, TBH. There, I said it. Yeah, I mean, I never got into figures either. This is the first time I'm even remotely interested in figures. To be honest with you, I used to say like, oh, figures are dumb. Like, I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you know, why would you spend this money when you can spend it on other stuff? You can buy manga or whatever. But like I said, after seeing it in person, like, I don't know, I kind of get it. Now, granted, I've also watched a lot of YouTube videos that probably have influenced my opinion on figures, but it's not something that I'm going to be like going crazy into, because you do need like a decent amount of room. The only figures that I'm going to grab are probably something, you know, like I said, I have three total in mind, but they're all the same, like from the same series. I'll show you guys later. But just like things I can kind of put on the shelf. Otherwise, I don't really have space for them, and I almost don't want to make space because I don't want to go overboard. Because, yo, figures, like, we're talking about Funko Pops and we're talking about Nendroids. Yo, scale figures can go crazy expensive. Plus, some of them you gotta like buy them from Japan sites and stuff like that. It can go crazy. So, yeah, I'm mostly gonna stick to manga, but I'm gonna get some figures as well. Pop-Up Parade is a good base for non-chibi anime figures. Okay. Pups, Pop-Up Parades can be like Pops too. Thoughts on Goodnight Pun Pun? Like I said, I haven't read it all the way yet, but I've heard really good things. Hashtag depressing AF. My personal bias is Alter. They are a great figure company. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Pun Pun was one of the first manga. Yeah, legitimately, it was like one of the first. Like I said, it was one of the first series. Like I can tell you. So, some of the first series I read was The Promised Neverland. The Promised Neverland, an omnibus of Naruto, and this is like 3 years ago when I first started getting into manga. Goodnight Pun Pun, an omnibus of Naruto, Promised Neverland, Black Clover, Dragon Ball, like the original Dragon Ball. I got the Dragon Ball box set. 20th Century Boys, I read, I think, an omnibus of, and then I went to Dragon Ball and I just binged all the volumes of Dragon Ball. But yeah, off the top of my head, like, those are some of the first series I read. I don't know why I picked Pun Pun. I can probably tell you maybe why I picked it. I thought the spines probably looked cool at Barnes & Noble, and they're probably doing a sale, so I'm like, okay, cool, like, I'll grab this. Or one of my friends, my cousin's also, he definitely has recommended it before, so that could have also been, but that was like, 3 years ago, whatever. It's been a while. Let's see. Yo, Manga Sloth, what's up? I know this guy is sending money. Manga Sloth did send me money. Manga Sloth, thank you for that. He sent me $2,000. He actually wanted to make a contribution to my upcoming figure addiction. So yeah, he is enabling me, and thank you to Manga Sloth. I borrowed Pun Pun from my library because I didn't want it in my collection since it's so depressing. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. Jake, only Nendroids I own are the ones my brother gifted me. I mean, listen, Jake, we're not going to talk about your stash of Funko Pops that are not on your channel, all right? Although I'm still waiting for that video. I think the issue with Nendroids and Funks for me is they are all too simple, and for the price, I'd rather put that money into a more detailed figure that looks cool. 100%. I mean, that's my opinion as well. Like, instead of buying, well, Funkos, whatever. I'm just not really into them. But Nendroids, instead of spending money on Nendroids, once again, I'd rather spend the money on manga or on a more detailed figure, which, like, because here's the thing. With Nendroids, with figures, with Pops, at the end of the day, they're sitting on a shelf and they're doing nothing. I'm just looking at them. I think they're cool. But it's, you know, in the same retrospect, kind of like some of this manga. Now, granted, I read this manga, but like your manga collection spends more time on the shelf kind of just sitting there looking pretty than actually reading it. You know, when you read it, it's not going to take that long. So I would rather buy something that's more detailed and just looks really cool. But I know Nendroids also will have like a bunch of extra pieces and things you can swap out, put them in different poses, so it's pretty cool, but just not my style. Figures look cool, but damn, too expensive, and in most cases too hot. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure what you mean by hot, but I will say there's some really cool figures that are not just like you know, the characters with the big jugs, we'll say, or the dump truck behind them. That is absolutely not what I'm gonna be putting on my shelves. By the way, that is not what I'm interested in getting. Figures. I do not know how people get those figures, especially if you're a guy and like you have friends or something come over. I would want to kill myself, honestly. Like I couldn't do it. All the figures I'm gonna get are just like from series that I'm reading that I really like, or I've watched. Like a couple of them are throwbacks. But let's see. Nindos come with a ton of pieces, which is neat. But like the ones I have and put into one post and don't change. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I was just saying that like I think it's really cool that they come with an extra pieces and you can pose them, whatever. But I don't know. It's still not enough to sell me. Let's see. I'm still waiting for the Manga Sloth statue video. Yo, that'd be funny. I don't know if that's specifically like talking about something or if that's just like waiting for a statue of the sloth, but I think that'd be pretty sick. So it's like, why am I paying for these extra pieces if I'm never gonna use them? That's, I mean, yeah. It's not like we're little kids who are gonna be like playing with the toys. You know what I mean? They're just gonna be sitting there. You can change the poses and stuff like that, take really cool pictures and everything. But at the end of the day, most of the time, they're just gonna be sitting there looking cool. And if you think they look cool, then that's great. Let's see. Pun Pun is going in the deep end for starting to read manga. Yeah. It's almost like, what else would I describe it to? Like, almost like reading Berserk for like one of your first series. Although that's like even worse. That's like starting with like one of the best series, and then whatever you read after is not gonna feel the same. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I can't even think of anything else to describe it to, like in terms of just straight up depressing to start off with. Let's see. Never that video won't be made. Yeah, you gotta keep them tucked away. More detailed figures equals I'm not telling you. You already know. Yeah. Yep. Um. Sounds like Manga Sloth wants you to get some resin statues. Listen, I wish he actually did donate me the money, but unfortunately not. I'm actually selling him some manga, which you guys will have to wait and see. Actually, I won't tell you what the series is, but I sold him, like, let's just say it's one of the best series that have ever been printed in manga, and I think the anime is probably one of the best anime that has ever been released, and that's the manga I just sold him. And I'll give you a hint. Should I give you a hint? Let me think about it. All right, I'll give you a hint. You guys aren't gonna be able to guess this. I know you guys aren't gonna be able to guess this, so it's okay if I give you this hint. But let's just say it's about Naruto's son. I know you guys won't get that one. All right, let's see. What series are you currently reading / deep into? Time Stop Hero. I'm gonna be reading Ragna Crimson soon. Also gonna be continuing Call of the Night, and I need to continue Chainsaw Man, and I need to start Dragon Ball Z. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. It's a mess. Let's see. When he is a 10, but his favorite series is Pun Pun. Ooh. So like he's like a 10, but he's also like severely depressed. Might need to see a therapist. Don't want to make you spend any more money, but if you're down for a recommendation, Requiem of the Rose King. Yeah, I actually have. Well, that is not over here anymore either. But I have like, I don't know, like 10 volumes or more, maybe 13 volumes or something like that. And I think I'm on volume 5. Let's see. Or a wife. Weirdly enough, if something you like has figures that come from the Chinese branches of companies like Good Smile, they'll be like 1/3 the price of Japanese figures for the same quality. But like, so I don't know anything about like Japanese figure brands and whatever, but I do know there's like a big fake market out there for fake figures and stuff like that, and that is kind of nerve-wracking. Let's see. When did you start reading manga exactly? 3 years ago? Yeah, just about 3 years ago. It wasn't like super long before I started my channel. I kind of just like got into manga during quarantine. Like maybe like the summer of quarantine when it first started. And then I kind of learned about the manga collectors subreddit, and yeah, it's mostly manga collectors subreddit, and started watching some people's YouTube videos, and then I'm like, you know what, I want to make my own videos, and that's what I did. What's Requiem of the Rose King? Is it good? It's pretty good. It's different. It's strange. It's, how do I describe it? So I'm not super far into it. Like I said, I'm 5 volumes in, and I haven't read it in a minute. But the main character, or one of the main characters, it's really interesting because I think he's a prince, but he essentially has like the physical structure of a female, and I think he's like both genders. I don't know exactly what it's called, but like physically he's like both, he/she is both genders. It's confusing, but not super confusing when you're reading it. It's actually really interesting. And some people say that it has some reminiscence of like Game of Thrones a little bit. but if anyone's read it here, I'm sure they could probably give you a better description than I can. I haven't read it in a while, so I really don't remember what happens. But there's a lot of recommendations from it. Requiem the Rose King is a really solid manga. Don't watch the anime; it's really bad. Yeah, I've heard really good. You have manga for sale. I might be selling some manga. If I do, it'll be on my Instagram story, so just keep an eye on that. Are you collecting Hunter x Hunter? Nope, not Hunter x Hunter. You collecting Sakamoto Days? I just got volume 1 the other day, actually. Must be Hunter x Hunter. Sorry, I'm a little late on chat. I just want to make sure I'm reading everything. Yep, Boruto. Let's see. Cory in the House, the top anime ever. That those scum at, was it Mal? I think it was Mal that removed it. Scum of the earth. Cory in the House should have stayed at like number 1 or whatever ranking it was. Any recommendations for standalone / one-shot manga? I don't know. Personally, I'm not really a huge fan of one-shots. I'll be honest with you. The Walking Cat is something I've talked about a lot recently, and I think it's really good. It's a zombie apocalypse manga throughout the eyes of a cat, and it's not like fluffy or anything. I don't know. I talked about it, I think, in my last video, but it's not technically a one-shot. It's 3 volumes, but it's all in one, so it's like a standalone, I guess you could call it. But Solinen is good. Inio Sano actually has a couple. I think he kind of enjoys doing that. Might have another one over there. I can't really think. Like Tezuka has a couple, kind of. They're like omnibuses, but there's only one omnibus. But I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of one shots lately. Let's see. Yo, what's up, Demko? Sebastian, Girl on the Shore is not a good recommendation. That is garbage. Peak garbage. What's up, East? About to pick up Tokyo Revengers Barnes & Noble exclusive, but may just order it online. Is the shipping good? I have no idea. I haven't ordered shipping from Barnes & Nobles for a while, but I think they usually pack it up in like one of those kind of foldable boxes. I think it usually comes in pretty good. Elite Collector thinks Hunter x Hunter is trash. Bro needs to watch you and see the GOAT. What is the main way that you pick out new series to read / collect? Honestly, lately it's been recommendations. I like Dragonhead. I took off a recommendation. HVL Manga has also recommended me a lot of stuff. Some stuff I'll kind of just go off of, like, if I see it's new and coming out and it's like super hyped up, then I'm like, all right, I'll check it out. And I'll check out one volume. I would say a lot of my recommendations have been coming from YouTube. Honestly, just watching hauls, watching people's pickups and stuff like that. Like, if someone's really passionate over a series or a manga, I'm like, all right, I gotta check this out. Like, there's something here, and then also if I can find it. Some of the things I can't find, so it's like, it's kind of tough. Like, who's a good example? I would say, like, Weeabra's recommendations could be really tough because, like, he'll talk about a manga really passionately, and then I'll find out that, like, either A, it's out of print, B, it's in French, or C, it's in Spanish, and I'm like, well, can't really do anything with that. But he's made some solid recommendations for some stuff that I'm kind of hunting. You guys will see, hopefully in a future manga haul, but still hunting for some stuff. JK Joe, check out Crimson Shell. It's pretty solid, even if I prefer. Okay, all right. Have you read Fort of the Apocalypse? I have not. I watched Yu Yu recently. Manga Sloth honestly is a bit disappointed. I've heard that Yu Yu Hakusho has one of the best tournament arcs in, like, all of Shonen Jump. Like all of Shonen Jump. I heard it has one of the best. I believe it's one of the best tournament arcs. I haven't read it or watched it, so we'll see. I recommend To Strip the Flesh, The Gods Lie, and She and Her Cat for one. The Gods Lie is good. I didn't forget about that. I just couldn't remember the name. And then Strip the Flesh, I've not read yet. I think in my manga haul, I said it was the same creator as Chainsaw Man and Fire Punch, but I'm actually correcting myself as it's somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I guess it's the assistant that worked with Fujimoto. I guess that's what someone corrected me for, and I haven't checked the I actually haven't checked the mangaka. So hey, what's up, Aaron? Have a good rest of your stream. Hey, appreciate you, Demko. And not Girl on the Shore. Absolutely not Girl on the Shore. Time Stop Hero is pretty good. Yeah, I think the next volume doesn't come out till like November. I think I heard Jake the Pog say, which is depressing. But it is what it is. Yu Hakusho anime suffers a bit from the period it came out in. The 19 volumes got stretched out way too much. Yeah, I'm sure if they did a remake, it'd probably be really good. Actually, aren't they making a new like Netflix Yu Yu Hakusho live action? Interesting. My dad said Vinland Saga reminded him a little bit of Game of Thrones. I read the books and can kind of see it, but not really. Vinland Saga is really good. I think, maybe like the time period / like the violence and stuff like that definitely could have reminded of Game of Thrones. See, what I love Game of Thrones for is the twist and the writing, except for the last season. I feel like everything was just so perfect. Like, you didn't really know what was going to happen. You would think something's going to happen, and then something totally different happens. And I just love that, honestly. Solon is a good one. Yes. Yep. What manga is in your collection that you don't see in other people's collections? Honestly, I don't know. Zatchbell was one of them for a while. Now some more people are getting into it, but it's super expensive. I feel like you don't see a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh in people's collections, unfortunately, which now they are also kind of expensive to get. Animal Land, I don't see a ton of. Ikigami is such a good manga. The ending is subpar, but the first 9.5 volumes are fantastic. And that's also something that people are kind of getting a little more to. Kakiguri, however you pronounce it. I don't know. People gave me shit for it one time. But people, I feel like, don't have that a lot in their collections. Boku no Rs is another one people don't really have a ton of their collections, just because Volume 3 is expensive. I'm sure there's probably a couple other ones as well. Old Boy, you don't really see a lot. The Blame singles, you don't really see a lot. Sundome or Sundome. I feel like I don't see Beck a lot. I mean, I only have 3 volumes of Beck. That's kind of hard to get along with a lot of stuff, but yeah, I mean, that's just some stuff. Requiem of the Rose King is loosely based on Shakespeare's play Henry the Sixth. Is that the 6th? I think it's the 6th. Lots of Way in East said the main character is intersex prince. Yeah, it's interesting. It's really interesting. And I guess there's some twists and stuff like that as well. I'm so evil tonight giving a troll recommendation. Yeah, bro. No troll recommendations with a Girl on the Shore. I would be like, I'd feel bad if someone really got that. Girl on the Shore was my first Asano and my favorite. Bro, someone needs to ban this man. Someone needs to ban this man right now. Lots of war battles and stuff. Barnes & Noble is better than BAM for shipping. I'm sure they are. Barnes & Noble shipping is alright. Most of the stuff has been coming in nicely the last few months. Nice, I'll check out Requiem the Rose King and avoid the anime. Definitely avoid the anime. Manga is top 1 tie with Midland Saga. Yeah, a lot of people really like it. Most of my manga has been based on other YouTubers' recommendations. Yeah, I mean, you can't go. I mean, I guess you could go wrong with that, but I kind of just try to pay attention to like the way that people word things, and whether they're really into it or they're just like kind of recommending it. Let's see. Someone is spamming me right now because they know I'm live. And I'm not going to out this person, but fix my HDMI. See, I messed up my HDMI because of that. Someone possibly watching this stream is spamming me right now, and it's quite rude. I'll say that. Let's see. Thoughts on The Promised Neverland? Really good, although I haven't finished it. I'll be honest with you. I have not finished it. I haven't collected it at all. I still need to finish it. Satoshi-kun has only made one shot. Yo, Satoshi-kun's Opus is one of my favorite manga. I will say that without a doubt. It's so good. It's not finished, but that's what almost makes it like... I'm not going to say that, actually, because I could say, like, oh, that's what makes it really good, but that's not what makes it really good. Like, his story and the way that the walls and dimensions just break apart as you're reading it is just so different. I've never read another manga like Opus. Oh, it looks like the person who is spamming me actually is having some technical difficulties right now because they spammed me, so that's fantastic. Opus is so good. Hey, what's up, Mike Box? I can't wait for the English physical release of Dandadan. Is Dandadan releasing English? Is Dandadan releasing physically in English? I feel like I just heard about someone talking about that. Talking about that in a video yesterday or 2 days ago. Kind of an older video. And I don't remember exactly what they said about it, but it was like super funny or like super crazy, just absolutely ridiculous. I think that's the series they were talking about. Yu Yu Hakusho over Hunter x Hunter any day for me. I don't like a single one of the Hunter x Hunter main characters. Oh, that's tough. Villain Saga is great. I want to read it physically when I finish Volume 1 digitally. Damn, I missed the Dandadan announcement. That hype, though. I'm not even sure I knew it was releasing, or if I did, I didn't know about it. It's rare to see Seven Deadly Sins manga. Is it not good? I enjoy the anime. We talked about this last stream. It is a little different. Like it definitely gets some hate that I don't know if it deserves. The most obscure manga I have, not counting the ones made by local artists, is probably Negima or Tapu GP. Okay. Yo, what's up, GFX Flight? And I think lots of people were thrown off by the anime. Yeah, the anime has some stuff that I guess a lot of people are not huge fans of, but I don't know. I think it's whatever. Let's see. Never really understood music manga. To be honest with you, I own that, but I haven't checked it out yet. I almost want to agree. I'm not sure. I know anime is fantastic when it comes to music, but I don't know. Yo, Sebastian, good night. No more recommending Girl on the Shore, or you will have absolute nightmares. What is up, HVL Manga? Land of the Illustrious is not in a lot of collectors, but should be. Hidden gem of a series. I could not get into Land of the Illustrious, but I have some friends who are really into it. I feel like if you read Land of the Illustrious, you're either really into it or you're really not into it. And I am in the not into side. Jake mod me instead. Unfortunately, he does not have that power. Blue Lock is also a new one. I highly recommend checking out. Blue Lock's fantastic. VFX says, ask, do you play Fortnite? I do not. I'm almost caught up with the chat. I feel like the only manga I picked because everyone had it was Mashal. I didn't like it at first and took it too serious, but it's really fun. Yeah, do not take Mashal serious. I've said this so many times. Mashal is like just a fun version of One Punch Man and Harry Potter. It's a ripoff of so many other shows and anime and whatever. It's just a fun series. Be there for the ride. Don't think too much into it. And just watch Mashal just destroy everybody. Seriously. If you can't, then it is what it is. Let's see. I feel like the only manga I picked because stop spam. Facts. Hashtag stop spamming. My phone does not need to be spammed right now. What kind of video games do you play? If you play any lately, I've been playing. Always enjoy some Minecraft with the boys. But lately I'd say, Madden 2K, playing a bit of FIFA lately. Always down for some Warzone. Got into Persona 5 like super heavy last summer. Honestly, haven't been playing a lot though. Not playing a lot of stuff. I played that new game by the people who made Amanda Madon and like that whole series. Something Dawn. I can't remember what it is. It's about the kids, like the camp counselors and stuff, and it's one of those decision-based games. I don't remember the name of it, but I don't want to get on that too much. Let's see. Are you the real AP? Yep. Yes, Extended Dan is releasing October 11th. Yo, what's up, AP? Hold on, me catch chat. Have you started Bleach yet? Because the anime is coming out soon. I have not started Bleach, and I feel like I should, but I haven't yet. The art in Land of the Illustrious throws me off, dog. I can't understand it. I don't understand Land of the Illustrious. I might be like small brained for that, but I just could not understand it. Blue Lock anime in the fall is it's gonna be so hype, bro. It's gonna go crazy. That and Chainsaw Man is gonna go crazy. So listen, I highly recommend, if you guys have not caught up with Chainsaw Man physically and you want to, I would go ahead and try it now. Same thing with Blue Lock, guys. If you want to be up to date with Blue Lock, I would cop it now because, we saw what happened with Dorohedoro when the anime came out. It was like you couldn't buy volumes for months. Now, not saying just to go ahead and like spend all your money on them, but if you're gonna get them, I would say get them when you can. Yo, what's up, Mama Luigi? Let's see. Gotta get the volumes now before I'm saying no, exactly. Gotta get the volumes now before people start going crazy. Now, granted, if you're patient, they're gonna come back in stock. But if you want to read them, and you want to read them when the anime is coming out, I'd get it soon. Do you ever see Batum manga? Still looking for volume? Nah. I barely see Batum, honestly. There's been a couple times I've like wanted to pick it up, or I did pick it up. Like I have 3 volumes, but yeah, I don't know. Also, my phone is still getting spammed. I don't know if they're trying to kill my phone battery or not, but I'm clearly gonna have to deal with this after stream. Yes, the same people who made Until Dawn. I don't remember what the new game is though, but me and the squad have been playing that, and honestly, not worth $70 whatsoever. It's already on sale right now. I would say it's worth like $20, maybe 30. Their other series is way better. Let me see. Man, I gotta get some water too. Yo, I'm telling you, stay hydrated. Although I'm running a little low right now, which is unfortunate, but that's all right. Have you watched Castlevania? I think it's amazing. I've not watched Castlevania. Let me see. I don't really play Fortnite. Used to play Fortnite, but not really. Yo, what's up, Kazi? Yeah, from the same creators of Until Dawn. A couple of recent favorite games I've played are Hades, What Remains of Edith Finch, and No Man's Sky. Yeah, my brother really likes Hades. I'm on Little Hope by Supermassive Games. the make your own choice horror games. I love make your own choices. Like, I like games where you can actually make your own choices and they affect the games. And I will say, like, this, you know, that company that does Until Dawn, and they also, I think it's the same company that does Detroit Becomes Human, which Detroit Becomes Human is actually turning into a manga. It's going to be like a spin-off or something like that, which is kind of cool. Let's see. Got to be on top of the releasing manga. It's the age of pre-order. Facts. Age of pre-order. The delay's crazy. Honestly, I'm still like, it's not. I don't even think it's stream delay. It's just the fact that like I'm reading the chat kind of slow. It's kind of hard to keep up. I think Blue Lock will end up being one of my favorites, both manga and anime. Facts. What are your thoughts on Record of Ragnarok? Really good. The anime sucks though. Anime's trash. Yo. Smoke says, tell your shorty to stop, bro. I've already tried saying stop. Thoughts on Girl from the Other Side Deluxe? Yo, Girl from the Other Side Deluxe hardcovers are so sick. So sick. I haven't even seen them in person. I've only seen pictures, and they are so nice. Honestly, they are so nice. I am definitely going to pick that up. I'm not sure if I'm picking it up like at Barnes or off Amazon. We'll see. I would really like to see it drop in price even more on Amazon because I know it does that. But I don't know how long it's going to take, and I kind of want it. I only bought a few stuff from the Right Stuff birthday sale, not a lot. Yeah, me neither. I've not bought too much from them. Let's see. What manga do you wish more people would be talking about? I don't know. I mean, I feel like most of the stuff, I mean, it'd be I don't know. It'd be really cool to see even more people talk about Zatchbell, but I feel like that's like, I don't know, kind of going over the top because a lot of people are talking about it, and like Hypeland got the whole collab and everything like that. I would love to see, actually, no. I'm actually going to choose Yu-Gi-Oh! I wish more people would talk about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga because it's really good and it needs reprints. We either need the omnibuses to come back in stock and to print more of those, or some like sick kind of hardcovers, or even like the Pokemon treatment, how they gave the Pokemon series omnibuses. I think that'd be so cool. It is a really unique series that does differ than, you know, from the actual anime. Been collecting older games recently. The new ones, I don't have any of my older systems, so that's rip. I've had so many systems in the past, like every generation, you know, I've had one pretty much. Don't have any more. Have you played any Naruto Storm games? All right, so I have. Couldn't tell you which ones. I don't think I own any, but they're really fun. Like, I've played a lot of them at like friend's house and like my cousin's house and stuff like that. Even like as recent as, I don't know, within the last 2 years. And I don't know, I thought they were pretty good. Let's see. Have you ever checked out the Witch and the Beast super underrated dark fantasy series? Oh, I feel like one of my friends actually recommended that recently. I don't know if it's that series though, but if it is that series, I've heard really good things. Witch and the Beast is so good. Excited for Volume 9 next month. Yeah, it sounds like I'm about to check it out. Those GTO volumes look sexy, yo. They do. I'm still missing some though. So if you want to hook me up with some later volumes that are kind of expensive, let me know. Witch and the Beast is fire. I might have to check it out. Knowing all that you know in your 3 years of manga journey, if you go back into the past, what would you tell yourself? So I would probably tell myself, first of all, check out local comic stores way earlier than I did, even though I got some crazy, insane steals from comic stores, like just crazy. I probably didn't start going to them till like a year into making the channel. Maybe you guys can probably go back and see like what my first one was, but like I took advantage of Facebook Marketplace like crazy. I took advantage of deals and stuff like that on stores, Barnes and Nobles, when they actually had like more sales, like BAM. But I would say, go to comic stores way earlier, because like I probably could have gotten even more stuff and like kept it on the low. But I do enjoy making content for you guys. So like, even if I screw myself out of future deals because I'm hyping up the store and everyone's going there. But I think one of the craziest stores too was that store, which is probably my manga shopping video that's like gotten the most views, which is the $1 manga store. I mean, that was crazy. I've been on a streak with streams. Yeah, I mean, that's clutch, because like I give you guys like an hour's notice for these streams. Like, I do not give you guys enough notice. I don't have any type of stream schedule. I actually would have rathered stream tomorrow, but I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to be out tomorrow afternoon. So I think might stream Sunday. Not sure. Don't really have any plans. But yeah, could see something Sunday. So are we gonna go shopping? Okay, yes we are, because I didn't want this to go super long, and this is like, I always end up talking to you guys way more because I don't stream enough, so you guys like don't get to ask me as many questions as I know you want to. The cover's kind of misleading. Okay, yeah, I mean, maybe, because the covers don't really look crazy for that series. I know it's 50 minutes. I barely have comic stores in Arizona. Sorry for being late too. Nah, you good, man. I had a comic store literally 5 minutes away by car, no manga. Damn, it sucks. All right. Let me transfer this over. Un momento. Because I do want to show you guys some stuff. Also, you can maybe give me some opinions. Alright, let's go to web. Alright. This is a website I've pretty much never used. Ami. But I know it's a website that is popular. But let me just see. Give me 1 second. I just want to see. Okay. All right. So I'm going to show you guys what I am interested in snagging. All right. So first of all, these are sick. These are disgusting. The Omnibus Collector actually just got back from San Diego Comic-Con with this and this, I think, and then maybe like one more. I cannot bring myself to spend $200 on a figure though, but this boy right here is tough. So this is 112. This is like kind of expensive, in my opinion, but this is one of the figures that I've been interested in. I didn't see this figure in person. I'll show you the two other ones I did see in person. But this is a Koda Bakua. No, Koda Bakaya. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll learn eventually. But it's an Art FXJ statue. I don't know. But this boy's sick. And then let me show you. Wasn't this one? This boy's also kind of sick. All right, so Merrick and where's your boy? Not him. Yeah, here you go. So these two I did see in person. He's super sick in person. The store I was at wanted way too much for him. So, as you can see, he not retails. I think he technically retails for $90, but on here he's listed for $105. Shop wanted like $125 for him, and then they wanted like, so he's listed for 109, which, yeah, I think this is the one. Shop wanted what, like 134 for him. Not willing to negotiate at all, which is trash. But these are super sick, and the cards in his hands are Blue Eyes White Dragon. I'm not sure. There's a picture you'll be able to see, but like these actually have the Blue Eyes White Dragon on them. I don't know if this one does. I'm pretty sure they do. And yo, fresh. I kind of wish I lived in America since manga collecting is so expensive in Europe. Yeah, it can be tough if you're not living in like, basically, if you're living outside of the U.S., unless you're living in like Japan, Spain, or France, it's tough. I've been selling a lot of stuff to get extra money. Sold a bunch of plush toys for $200. Yeah, I'm selling some manga, as Sloth has already paid for some. But some stuff I don't need, some stuff that I have extras of, and gonna use that towards some figures and some other stuff, so I'm not spending a ton of money. Been trying to collect Yu-Gi-Oh singles for years, and it's been gonna be more difficult now. Yeah, no, I gave up on the singles. I didn't even want to try that. Yo, what's up, Jason? Is Facebook Marketplace reliable? So I have never bought something on Facebook Marketplace that needed to be shipped for me. I have only bought on Facebook Marketplace where I went and picked stuff up, and it's totally different now, because back like 2 years ago when I was using Facebook Marketplace like all the time, a lot of people didn't really use it that much, so it was still like you could get some steals on there, and I would just go pick it up. Like I would see it, I'm like, yo, hit them up, dude, I'll be there in like 2 hours, I'll be there in an hour, you know, see you then, and just bring cash. And that's always been reliable, but I don't know about, you know, people shipping stuff. Mercari's fantastic, I'll be honest with you. Mercari is really good for, you know, if you're gonna buy something secondhand that needs to be shipped. You can find some good deals on there. Oh yeah, always use PayPal. Yo, see you later, GFX Flight. I'll have to go to a country for university. I'll have to go to a country for university at some point, and there's no comic stores there. Ordering online is easier there, but I just prefer going to comic stores and browsing. It's really nice to browse. Have you read/watched Hunter x Hunter? I've read 10 volumes. You can definitely get steals on Facebook. Just got GTO early days off there. Hey, that's awesome. I usually buy stuff that needs to be shipped, but people usually have fair prices. Most expensive volume you own? I don't know. I mean, single volume. I have a bunch of single volumes that like would probably go for over $100 a volume. I don't really keep up to date on like the market of stuff, but there's a bunch of volumes that I've got where I got them for like $5-10, and they just happen to be like over $100. And whether it's something that's super out of print or something that's just, you know, like a standalone, like one of like these two volumes right here. These are Miura volumes, Japan, and King of Wolves. Like, these are just standalone volumes that I think go for like almost $100 or over $100 a volume. It's mostly just because they're out of print, not even that they're anything like crazy or fantastic. I like Artifix or Art FX figures. Kotobikia. I need to figure out how to pronounce it. It's a solid figure company, especially as your first figure. Thank God you're live. I'm bored as heck at my nursing school right now. The most expensive manga I have is the Shield Hero singles I have. Funny how Shield Hero is my least favorite series of what I have. It's just like that sometimes. Sometimes just because it's hard to find. But yeah, so like I was also I saw some Dragon Ball Z figures that are really cool. They're like anywhere from like $20 to $35, which is way more affordable. There are also some sick One Piece figures, and I don't know, I'm sure there's like fakes and stuff out there. and they probably fill the market as well. But like I've saw like some sick One Piece figures that are like super affordable. I don't know the figures, like I don't know the characters' names though because I haven't watched One Piece, but I saw a couple in person that were crazy. That one's pretty sick. I don't know. No, that's not the one I just saw. But like this one right here, I don't think this is the legit version of it, but I know there's a legit version of Zoro where it's this stance and it's really cool. But I think that's kind of the thing with One Piece. Like it can be tough to find like legit figures sometimes if you're on like Amazon US. But I also know, and I haven't watched the Red Fire Force, but this is like one of the more, these two I would say two of the more popular figures when it comes to Fire Force that I see in like a lot of people's collections or I see in person. I saw both these in person, and these are also made by the same line, so I imagine they're probably all around the same size and probably around the same quality, which is really cool. I'm only missing volume 4 of Spirit Circle. I'm so close. Most disappointing series this year for you? Disappointing. Whatever that new one is about the convenience store was pretty not Sakamoto Days, but let me see if I can find it. This one right here, Box of Light. It wasn't bad, but I would say it was kind of disappointing. I expected it to be a little more interesting, and it wasn't. Outside of that, I don't think I've really read much that has been disappointing. A lot of the manga I read is stuff that I buy thinking I'm gonna really enjoy, and I do really enjoy it. Let me see. Get the SpongeBob X One Piece figure. At some point, you should definitely read it. I think you'd like it. Maze, which series are you talking about? You talking about Fire Force? SpongeBob One Piece figures go hard. Sakamoto Days is goated. Box of Light, yeah. No, I was excited for Box of Light. Gonna say, I would read Box of Light online and then let that determine whether you're gonna buy it or not. It's chill. If you're looking for a super chill manga that's a little interesting, but it's not gonna go over the top, maybe volume 2. Volume 2 might be, because the ending at least made it a little interesting, but it's like a slice of life with some supernatural elements. I was expecting it, I don't know, like I said, I was expecting it to be a little more exciting. Some people may really like it. If you're just looking for something super chill, laid back, whatever, it's not bad, but it's just a little slow. Do you like 80s to 90s anime? Honestly, haven't watched enough to really have a judgment. Let me see. I really enjoyed it. It's a slow josei. So not exactly what it sounds like it'd be. I go in reading manga positive. HIV positive, so I'm rarely disappointed. Yeah, same. Honestly, I haven't really read a lot that I was disappointed about. I was talking about. Oh yeah. No, I'm starting One Piece. I'm about 3 or 4 volumes in, so I'm nowhere close. But I'm starting it. More slice of life than anything. It is. If you're talking about Box of Light, it's very slice of life. Like just chill. I think you could go a totally different route with it and make it this like super interesting manga, but just chill with it. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't want chill. I wanted spooks. It's not spooks. I would not say it's spooks. There's a couple scenes where it's like, okay, this is cool. Like, you're getting a scene of someone who is about to die, and they're like, they have the ability to make a choice. Not gonna get too much more into it outside of that, but other than that, I don't know. Do your in real life friends like manga? A lot of them do. Yeah, a lot of them do. a couple of my friends. So, like, I would say I have who actually physically collect manga, in real life, like close friends. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5. And that's 2 guys and 3 girls. So it's also diverse. You know what I mean? I would say that 2 of them I would say probably started after I started, and then the other 3 were into it before I was into it, but probably didn't buy as much just because they were younger and didn't have a lot of money. You know, none of us really had a lot of money when we were younger for manga, but yeah. If a manga slash light novel I read is bad, I either laugh or or feel pain. That's sick. That's sick. You have friends that do that with. Yeah, it's really cool. I would love to like maybe do a video or something in the future. But yeah, have you read Barakamon? I have not, but I know it's coming back in stock, which is cool. But yeah, I mean, honestly, if you guys want to make any recommendations for figures that I can check out, feel free. We might have to make a part 2 to this stream, actually looking for some stuff, as I don't want to be on, super late. I want to try to keep this around an hour. But if you guys have any like kind of cool figures that you think are, a good price and also really detailed, I'm always down to check those out. Let me see. What is your demographic on YouTube like? I think it's mostly people between the ages of like I think my biggest demographic is like ages 18 to 25, and then the next one was probably like 13 to 18, maybe, but I think like 18 to 25 is like the biggest one. I don't really know demographic more than that. I know that US has the most watchers, then I believe it's Canada, and then I believe it's the UK. The UK is like the last kind of bigger one. I think there's like 9% from the UK, and then everything else is like kind of lower. It's a little more spread out. Let's see. And how did you start making videos? I honestly just started recording. You can go back to I haven't deleted any of my old videos, so you can go back to my videos and check it out. But I just turned on the camera and just started recording. Is it GTO anime good? I've heard it's pretty good. I've wanted that Benimaru figure for a while now. That is him? That's a pretty sick figure. As you can tell, I don't know anyone's names in Fire Force. But I know there's some sick figures. Tenma figure, kidding. Good smile. How about Gintama? Oh, yo, Gintama, actually, I saw badass Gintama figure. I have not watched Gintama, but I saw a good figure. Let's see if it's on here. I think I saw it in person. That's pretty sick. These are all pretty sick. I can't remember actually what the one I saw looked like, but so I saw this in someone's figure collection video. Apparently in Gintama, he actually did do something like this one episode. These are interesting. So Band Presto. There's a lot of like dark shading, it almost seems like, on this. Let's see if it'll load. Pictures are not great. It's not really letting you zoom in much. Looks pretty cool though. I haven't watched Gintama yet or read it. Let's see. Gotta go hang out the washing. If you've ended before I come back, just want to say see ya. Yeah, no worries. Appreciate you being here. 24 here. The Denji Nendoroid is so sick, but I think it's out of stock. The One Piece Cowboy figures are nice, decent priced, and detailed. I need more Chainsaw Man figures to come out. All they got right now is Nendoroids. Gonna be 24 after. 3 of them: Luffy, Nani, and Zoro. Nami. Yeah, so there's some series like Attack on Titan and probably Chainsaw Man, Dorohedoro, which I feel like if you don't get them when they release, or you don't like pre-order them, which retail can already be expensive, then you're gonna have to pay like crazy market, which is, I'm not really looking to do that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not looking to pay any type of crazy market price. I don't like paying market price with manga. I'm not gonna like paying market price with figures. So I don't know. Band Presto figure. That's not a bad price, yeah. It's an interesting take. Alright. That looks like garbage. This is like actually a toy. But yeah. Let's see. Are you planning on getting each GTO series, early years, original, and so forth? I have GTO the early years. I'm only missing like 2 volumes, I think. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I have no 7 or 8, but I have 9. And then GTO, I have like most of them. I'm missing 18, and then 22 through 25. But I think 22 through 25 is the most expensive, which is unfortunate, to say the least. Band Presto and Freya mostly make cute prize figures. What is like the definition of a prize figure? I'm sure I could Google it, but I've heard it a lot, and I know they're like not as high quality as like scale figures, but like what is a prize figure in itself? Dorohedoro and Chainsaw Man are both part of the Right Stuff sale right now for anyone who needs in need of volumes. Yeah, those are really good sales. Even if they're out of stock, you can still buy it and they'll just ship it when it's in stock. Trigun figure is only 1. It's expensive. Chainsaw Man has an awesome new PVC figure coming soon. Look for Shibuya Scrambled Chainsaw Man. You won't like the price. I just got rid of my GTO set. Kind of miss it, but got something better. Well, I hope you sold it for a good price, because those things are expensive. Prize figures are figures you'll typically see in oh, interesting. I did not know that. Shibuya Scrambled Chainsaw Man. Is that let me see if that's like an actual, if I can Google that. Yeah, I think that actually is. Oh, that's gnarly. Hold on, let me. B-Stars is really good. I have an evil plan. Get GTO and 20th Century Boys singles, which are cheap here. Go to the US and then put them on eBay for as much as the average person's rent. Usually they retail for $15 to $20. Are you into cosplay? I'm not really into cosplay, just because like cosplaying as a guy is like really difficult. But yo, oh my god, pre-order for $340. Now this is sick, don't get me wrong. This is crazy. But it's also, yo, $340 is also crazy. You're also paying, what does this even mean? So, alright, so this is obviously a Japan website. Japanese website in Japan, based in Japan. Releases over a year from now, it looks like. No. Yes? Official release date. July 20... almost exactly a year from now. You are paying $340. Almost a year from now, it's gonna release. And then for shipping, what does this even mean? So regular is 5 to 10 days. Cool. Express, extra $66 for 3 to 7 days. What is Saver? Is this like, are you like buying this and like putting it on hold, like making payments? Or is this just like a terrible shipping? I've never seen that before. Now, I don't buy stuff like overseas, so I have no idea what any of this stuff means. But yo, $340 is crazy. Let's see. Hey, yo, what's up, Narain? 1/7 scale, bro. He is a big boy. Yes, I actually just saw someone unbox a 1/7 scale figure from One Piece, and yo, this thing was huge. I don't know how much he paid, but I think it's the same creator who has, same YouTuber who has that like crazy Berserk collection and like figures and stuff like that. I saw him unbox this crazy One Piece figure, and it was like 100 pounds or something like that. It's about the same price I paid for my resin statue. See, I don't even know, like, resin statue sounds sick, but I don't really know too much about that. Which statue did you get? That's Eaststream. They are big dogs like Freeing, who are known for their bunny figures. Okay. Yo, R.I.P. Wallet Chan. Facts. Fact. You know what though? Listen, I'll buy this now, and then, yo, not even July actually. Probably ship what, August? Yo, my August figure haul for 2023 about to be bussin'. Like, you guys are just gonna have to be there, be square. I don't know what to tell you. I'm letting you guys know right now. You have a year in advance. It's cheaper, but it takes longer to arrive. Well, they don't say what regular even is priced, so like, how would you even know? That's interesting. Saver is basically really bad shipping with no tracking, and you're gonna send it on a boat and pray, bro. That's so scuffed. Imagine, dog, if you're paying $340 for a figure, you better not be paying for Saver shipping. You better not be. You better figure out how to scrap together somewhere between $0 and $66 to get some half decent shipping. I swear to God, you guys better not get Saver shipping for anyone who buys this. Put it on a boat and pray. Saver probably means it's shipping ocean freight. That, I don't know about that. Shellness? Yeah, and it probably will take months to arrive. That's horrendous. That is horrendous. Let me see. I ship all my statues ocean freight. So, like, do you get, like, tracking or stuff like that? I would be so nervous. I'd be so nervous. All right, $600 on shipping is a force. I won't lie to you. That's a force. That's wild. See, now I'm gonna have to go to your channel to see. Do you have either a figure collection video, or B, like a manga collection where you show your figures? Because now I'm having to like go back to everyone's channels and like kind of look for figures, because if you mentioned a figure in like your manga haul and you showed it off, I wasn't paying attention to that whatsoever, because I just wasn't really into figures. But now I'm like very curious what people have. But yeah. I live in Hawaii. Sometimes ocean freight is the only way to go. Otherwise, it's sinfully expensive to air stuff here. Yeah, that's tough. And that's honestly like, I guess that's the unfortunate part of buying, internationally. You got to do what you got to do. But like, that made me so nervous. Yo, what's up, Falter? I have a full figure tour on my chain. Okay, cool. All right, I'll check that out after the stream. Y'all risking it all for ocean. That's what I'm saying, yo. You are risking it all. I'm hoping, like, see, it sucks because even if you do have insurance and stuff on it and you get the money back, it's like you didn't want the money. If you wanted the money, you wouldn't have spent it on the figure. You know what I mean? You wanted the figure, and you wanted the figure undamaged. So I hope, hopefully everyone has great luck with that in the future as well. But now all my figure stuff is on my second channel, Elite Collector Plus. Okay, all right. I'm gonna have to make sure to check that out, because I can tell you right now, like I said, with pretty much everyone's channel, there's only one person. There's one person who I watched their figure hauls, or like figures and stuff, semi-religiously for a little bit, because I wasn't even into figures, and I think he was kind of the reason why like I didn't need to go out and buy figures, because I just found his content and his videos interesting. This was also before he was into manga. But the Dark Sage is one of the only channels I used to watch for his, like, specifically for his figures, because he didn't even make manga hauls really. Like, I think he picked up some manga at the time, but he hadn't really got into manga, and it was like almost kind of refreshing just to see this. And like I said, I wasn't really into it, and it kind of made my fix to not have to go out and spend money on figures. So I'm like, okay, cool. This is almost like I'm getting these myself, you know? Let's see. Do you read any manga weekly or monthly online? I do not. Let's see. Same island. Oh, yeah. Probably not a good idea to dox yourself. Yo, Curse Sonic is a vibe. I actually need to update the emotes. Dark Sage, my man. Yeah, Dark Sage, bro, he's my boy. He also streams, so you guys need to check him out on Twitch. He streams a couple more times a week. He's much more reliable streamer than I am. Also, if you guys are on Twitter and you aren't already following me and seeing the absolute chaos, and I mean chaos, I made one tweet asking today if anyone had an artist they recommend for a new profile picture, and maybe something to put on my walls. Totally separate things, but like, you know, like a digital artist, and then either a digital or like a physical artist for something in my house. I had people responding to me in the first 10 seconds of posting that. Between the bots and the people who have these like rigs where they just automatically search. I mean, I got spammed so incredibly hard that I wasn't responding to them on Twitter, and they went into the Discord, found my Discord, and started DMing me. Like, it's ridiculous. There's 153 comments, which is more like 150 comments, who are all asking to like for me to commission them, and you literally cannot tell the bots from the real. It's crazy. Some of you guys probably don't care, but like, if you guys want to see some absolute chaos, go check out that tweet, because it's disgusting. It's so bad. Figures too expensive that I cry at the prices. Facts. Just caught up with Black Clover. Oh, that's fire, I bet. Jake, that's like Jake's favorite series. Oh. All right. Apparently I did ask for it. All I wanted was someone just to suggest like somewhere between 1 and 5 people for me to check out their work and maybe commission something. And now there's like 150 people who, which a good mix of that is just bots and like scammers and probably fake profiles, but like you can't tell which is which. It's just ridiculous. So I'll probably have to go off Fiverr or something like that. I really wanted to like hook up someone on Twitter or Instagram, but that's just crazy. Commission an ecchi artist, they have more range. Listen, I don't care who I commission as long as they do like cool work. Let's see. Yeah, I don't even know what exactly I want. I just want like a more updated profile picture. The profile picture I have on my channel right now is like, I got that like probably before I was even monetized. Like, I got it super early and I loved it. It was great, but I just want something updated. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video now. This is actually, I mean, in the stream now, this is way longer than I expected. We're almost at an hour and a half, which is fine, but I was hoping to keep it around 45 minutes to an hour. But yeah, I think, you know, the next stream I do, I'm trying to set up the manga collection stream. I just don't know what day I'm gonna be able to do it. I know next weekend I'm going to be more free than this weekend. I know I'm not going to be free tomorrow night, and I don't know about Sunday. So and I would like to give people more time to be able to submit stuff. But that stream is also usually done in parts. There's way too many people who submit stuff, so we just can't get through it all in one stream. But yeah, and then hopefully another stream where maybe we actually look at some more figures, some more manga and stuff like that. I know, honestly, just spent a lot of time talking to you guys, which is cool. Like, that's perfect. And if you guys are cool with that, I'm cool with that. But I also put that in the title, so, you know, I wanted to at least do a little bit. But yeah, let me put this back on here. But yeah, so I will I think I'm gonna hop off. I will see you guys later. Thank you to everyone who came by to the stream. Thank you to everyone who started the stream and is still here. That's also kind of crazy. But yeah, so I will see you guys later. I hope you have a good weekend.